Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Jessie. And I don't remember the last time I did a book haul. I know I did one, I feel like at the beginning of this year. So it's been a while. And I have accumulated some books since then. And a lot of packages that I'm going to be opening with y'all for the first time because I know I got books, don't know which packaging they're in. So I know I did like a spontaneous follow me around half price books video with a haul, and I'm just going to show you these 3 books that were in that video to get it out of the way. And that is Crazy Stupid Bromance by Lisa K. Adams. And this, I think it's actually like the second book in a series, and it's not like a series where you have to like read the series in order. You can like read out of order because it's all in like different people. A bro club getting together, reading like women's romance books to see what the hype is about, I believe. I could be wrong. I've heard about this on BookTube, but I haven't heard about anything about like the series since I heard about it. Noah's pals in the Bromance Book Club are more than willing to share their beloved manuals to help him go from bud to boyfriend, but he must decide if telling the truth is worth risking the best friendship he's ever had. So this book is about helping his best friend and helping her, and also getting out of the friend zone, basically. The next book I picked up is If There's No Tomorrow by Jennifer L. Armentrout, and my favorite author. I had no idea this book existed when I found it in the reading vlog, follow me around video. Why was that so hard to say? I'm just like having brain farts today. I'm sorry, guys. Lena Wise always looks for tomorrow, especially at the start of her final year of high school. She's ready to pack in as much fun as possible and maybe let her childhood best friend Sebastian know how she feels about him. For Lena, the upcoming year is going to be epic, one of opportunities and chances. Until one choice, one moment destroys everything. Now Lena isn't looking forward to tomorrow, not when Sebastian might never forgive her for what happened, for what she let happen. With the guilt growing each day, Lena knows that her only hope is to move on, but how can she move on when tomorrow isn't guaranteed anymore? Okay. The next book from that video is Lair of Dreams by Libba Bray, and this is the 3rd book in the Diviner series, and if you know, you know. It's been around, and it's a hefty book. From Target, because it has a sticker still on it. Why do they hate books with stickers? But at least it made it like easy to peel off. I'll give them that, but there's still a bit adhesive on there. But also, okay, so there's books going around that I've seen like Target or like half price books with like, it's not a sticker, but it like, it looks like a sticker. But I think it's like Reese's Book Club or something, or it's like, it's not a sticker, but it's like a circle on the front cover. Those really irritate me. Like, why? Why? So the book is Layla by Colleen Hoover, and I know Colleen Hoover's been getting a lot of like hype lately, like a lot of her books. I don't know, because like a lot of her books have been coming out, or words, what are they? I've never heard of this book by Colleen Hoover until I found it at Target. When Leeds meets Layla, he's convinced he'll spend the rest of his life with her until an unexpected attack leaves Layla fighting for her life. After weeks in the hospital, Layla recovers physically, but the emotional and mental scarring has altered the woman Leeds fell in love with. In order to put their relationship back on track, Leeds whisks Layla away to a bed and breakfast where they first met. Aww, okay. Once they arrive, Layla's behavior takes a bizarre turn, and that's just one of the many inexplicable occurrences. Feeling distant from Layla, Leeds soon finds solace in Willow, another guest at the B&B, with whom he forms a connection through their shared concerns, as his curiosity for Willow grows, his decisions to help her find answers puts him in direct conflict with Layla's well-being. Leeds soon realizes he has to make a choice because he can't help both of them. If he makes the wrong choice, it could be detrimental for all of them. 290 pages? Pretty decent. This is also a book that I got from Target because of the Target 20% off sticker on it. But I got Firekeeper's Daughter by Angeline Booley. And this is what I was talking about. That flippin' imposter sticker. Like, seriously? So what I know about this book is that it's about a girl, she's indigenous, and on her reservation she's already an outcast, and she witnesses a murder, and then she's thrown into, like, with the FBI, and just all that stuff. Yeah, and it's a thick book. I know this has been out for, like, a while, so I don't know how I just found it. Or I guess I never really read the synopsis of it to pick it up. The next book is Ignite by Melanie Harlow, and do I need to say any more? Yeah, it's a smut read. My neighbor is a firefighter, a scorching hot single dad, but I swear I didn't set off the smoke alarm on purpose. And I was beyond mortified when he rushed in and saw me naked. Nothing happened, of course, because I, Winnie McAllister, a romance junkie and owner of a constantly broken heart, has sworn off men for a solid year. Even protective men with chiseled jaws, bulging biceps, and deep brown eyes that make my breath come faster. Even former SEALs with broad chests and strong hands that make my skin sizzle. Even gorgeous, grumpy guys who have their hands full raising two adorable little girls and claim they don't believe in love. Until Dex kisses me one night and I drop all my defenses, also my underwear. He says he's not gentle, and he's right. He says I should take the dream job I'm offered in another state, and he's right. He says he's too old for me and could never be the man I deserve. He's wrong. Dex and I might be 12 years apart, but the fire between us is the kind that will never burn out. How can I convince him to give happily ever after a chance with me? I feel like I heard this from Larry Reed's or More to Mary. I forget, but like I was hooked. The recent books I've read that are Grumpy Sunshine haven't been the best, so hopefully this will redeem me. So this is like 330 pages. So my next book is By the Book by Jasmine Guillory, and I think this is like the second book in a series, but each book in the series is written by a different author, which I've never heard of before. But I'll give it a try, give it a go. This book I know was released around the same time as Book Lovers by Emily Henry, but I haven't really heard much about this book compared to Book Lovers. But I know it's like a book about a book literary agent, which is similar to Book Lovers, but her boss, what's her name? Isabel. Isabel works at like a publishing company, and this one author that they have contracted with the company, her boss is getting fed up with him because he's supposed to produce the next book that's within the contract. She has been there long enough to where she should have gotten a raise by now. And so she takes it upon herself to go to this author's house and like coax the book out of him. Well, she's in for a little more than she bargained for because like things happen between them, and whew, I'm ready for it. I'm excited to read this. And this book is 313 pages, so it's fairly short. And speaking of this book, Book Lovers by Emily Henry. And I feel like this is going around BookTube and Book Talk, even though I'm not on Book Talk. I hear a lot of people talking about Book Talk on BookTube. So she's a literary agent, and he's like an editor, I believe. I've read this book. It's fantastic. I freaking loved it. And I did a reading vlog on it, which I'll link in the description box below. And all you need to know is that they're both like in the literary agent field for work, and they're both working on a book, and her sister drags her to a small town based from a book that her client wrote about. And what do you know? He's there also, and they didn't meet on the best of terms, and it's just, it's hilarious. It's quirky. It's funny. I laughed a lot. I love this book. And this book is 399 pages. Okay, you guys, this next book I have here, I recently DNF'd it, and I was so hyped for this book because I love the cover of it, and I love what it told me in the synopsis, but this was the worst book I've ever read. My Killer Vacation by Tessa Bailey. So the last book I have here until I get to the packages I have of books to unpackage is Voices of Powerful Woman by Zoe Salas. And this is a book that my sister got me for my birthday, like, how many months ago was that? Like 2 months ago? And it's just a short story collection. Okay, getting into the, whoa, that's gonna fall, packages. I saw a face. Oh my gosh. Brutal Prince by Sophie Lark. I think, once again, if it's like books like this, like adult romance smutty books, I pretty much have like heard of it from Larry Reed's and More to Mary. He's no Prince Charming. Callum Griffin is the heir to the Irish Mafia. He's ruthless, arrogant, he wants to kill me. We got off on the wrong foot when I set a very small fire in his house. Our families believe a marriage pact is the only thing that will prevent all-out warfare. I think I might need to murder him while he sleeps. This would all be a lot easier if Callum wasn't so damn good looking. But I've got a lockbox around my heart, because even if I'm forced to marry him, I could never love a brutal prince. I don't remember this. Oh, okay, so I recognize the heir. This one. That's the series, I believe. So I believe this is 358 pages. I'm pretty sure I got a lot of books that Larry Reed's and More to Mary recommended. Yeah. Twisted Love by Anne Hung. Sorry, I know I butchered that. I think I also heard about this from, what's her face? Alex Volkov is a devil blessed with the face of an angel and cursed with a past he can't escape. Driven by a tragedy that has haunted him for the most of his life, his ruthless pursuits for success and vengeance leave little room for matters of the heart. But when he's forced to look after his best friend's sister, he starts to feel something in his chest, a crack, a melt, a fire that could end his world as he knew it. Ava Chen is a free spirit trapped by nightmares of a childhood she can't remember. But despite her broken past, she's never stopped seeing the beauty in the world, including the heart beneath the icy exterior of a man she shouldn't want. Her brother's best friend, her neighbor, her savior, and her downfall. Theirs is a love that was never supposed to happen, but it does. It unleashes secrets that could destroy them both, everything they hold dear. I love the trope of brother's best friend, so I'm here for this. And this book is 344 pages. Oh, okay. Heartbones by Colleen Hoover. Bea comes from a life of poverty and neglects Samson from a family of wealth. When the two find themselves spending summer as neighbors, they soon realize money is one of the few things they don't have in common. Their bond is too intense to ignore, but with only the summer separating them from the start of their new lives on opposite ends of the country, Bea and Samson decide to stay in the shallow end of a summer fling. What they don't realize is a rip current is coming, and it's about to drag both their hearts out to sea. I'm excited for this, and I just love the cover of it. This book is 324 pages. Okay, I remember this. Hooked by Emily McIntyre. Yeah. I heard of this book from Larry Reed's More to Mary. Oh, what's her name? Not the one that I was thinking about before. I know this is like, it's not a Peter Pan retelling, but it's a Peter Pan retelling. Once upon a time, there was a little boy, his belly full of laughter, his life full of joy, until one day something changed, stripped his innocence away, the hole inside making space for Diablo to come and play. His dreams gone forever, he grew up way too fast, an endless night of crocodiles' watches made of glass. He grew into a villain that tastes of vengeance on his tongue, craving to make his enemies pay for the misdeeds they have done. Instead, he found a darling girl and refused to let her go, for a better way to make the man pay than to steal his little shadow. I know this is like a dark fantasy because of like loosely inspired by, as you can tell, the title Hooked. Smut? Romance? Yeah. I am excited to read this and I'm excited to get the whole series. And this is like 326 pages. I'm so excited I have this. I forgot about this. Okay, so this is the last package I have for the book haul. How do you open this awkward package? Just rip into it? I don't want to rip the book. Okay, so this book is going around BookTube a lot in Book Talk. Dial A for Aunties by Jessie Q. Sutano. I know I butchered that. What happens when you mix one accidental murder with 2,000 wedding guests and then toss in a possible curse on 3 generations of an immigrant Chinese and Indonesian family? You get 4 meddling Asian aunties coming to rescue. When Madeline Chan ends up accidentally killing her blind date, her meddlesome mother calls for her even more meddlesome aunties to get rid of the body. Unfortunately, a dead body proves to be a lot more challenging to dispose of than one might anticipate, especially when it is inherently shipped in a cake cooler to the over-the-top billionaire wedding that Meddy, her ma, and her aunties are working at, an island resort on California coastline. It is the biggest job yet for the family wedding business. Let your big day to chance leave it to the chance. And nothing, not even an unsavoring corpse, will get in the way of her aunties. Perfect buttercream flowers. But things go from inconvenient to downright torturous when Meddy's great college love and biggest heartbreak makes a surprise appearance amid the wedding chaos. Is it possible to escape murder charges, charm her ex back into her life, and pull off a stunning wedding all in one weekend? I'm gonna say yes. I forgot about this too. This is 309 pages. I'm excited. So these are all the books that I just hauled. So let me know in the comments down below if y'all have read any of these books and if you loved any of them. Or comment if you have any book recommendations for me from what you saw of the books I just hauled. If there's like something similar that like, oh my god, you should read. Let me know. A bitch would like to know. I'm so sorry. I'm so stumbly and all over the place with my words. I don't know. Your girl's almost on her period. So yeah. I'm gonna go because I need to clean up this mess. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you have more videos by me, and I'll see you guys later. Bye guys.